Hello and welcome back. It's Danny, and we are working through vision, goals, and self-evaluation. We are in chapter number 6, interpersonal relationships and self-esteem. We've given you a moment or time away from the video to answer these questions, and now we're going to come back and do a quick review. So again, we're going to start here with relationship to yourself. Again, how did you rate that? How do you want to improve that? And your spouse. We also talked about that as it relates to kids. Your kids, mom, dad, relatives in general, business associates, your best friend, and friends in general. And then how you communicate, who you communicate with, and why. What is it about that relationship? What did you learn about that? When you were writing this down, did you have one? Did you have multiple people? And then what was it about it that really allowed that to happen? And then think about how you see that in yourself. Do you demonstrate those same kind of qualities? And do you want to demonstrate those same kind of qualities? How would it be if you were that sounding board for somebody else in your life? What would it be for you to be the safe space for somebody to come to and share, right? And then in the next part, we talked about you have the hardest time communicating with. And there's a lot of energy around that. People that struggle to communicate, a lot of times it's around family. It's people who've been in our lives for a long time. Family are people sometimes that we have to kind of get along with sometimes. And so that can be challenging. And then we think, what is it about it? Is it the fact that they're disrespecting us? Is it the fact that they are judging us unfairly? Or maybe they're not listening, or maybe we are. Maybe we're the arrogant ones, and maybe we're putting pressure on them, whatever it is, just taking a look at that. And then what is it about the relationship that allows that to happen? So really digging in introspectively. Again, this is a wonderful opportunity. Go to your therapist, counselor, coach, and say, hey, I've noticed that this is happening. I don't know why. I struggle with my mom, or I struggle with my sister or my spouse or whatever, my kids. And I just need to get past that. I don't want to have that kind of relationship. I want to be able to communicate. For some reason, I start, preaching, or for some reason I start judging, or for some reason I start telling them how to live their lives, or for some reason I start, blaming, or I start victimizing, or whatever it is. There are specialists out there that can help you work through that. And so you don't have to live that way. So again, all I'm trying to do is bring your attention to it so you can do something about it if you choose. And then this is focusing in on those key people in your life. When you really need someone to help, who do you go to? And when you really need someone to talk to, who do you go to? And then who are these people that these bet your life on people? Okay. I love that phrase. I've got several bet my life on people, and it is the greatest joy in my life. I consider it one of my greatest blessings is the wonderful people in my life, both friends and family, people that I can bet my life on, and people that are 100% there for me and I am for them. And so who are they? What are the qualities they have, and what do you admire about them? And then what irritates you and what makes you smile? That should give you a lot of insight as we start to wrap up this section of this part of the training, okay? So in the next section, we are going to jump into the summary and wrap this up. Again, I hope that you continue to iteratively go through these questions, these thoughts, get more clarity, and whether you're doing this individually, whether you're doing this in a group with your spouse or partner, maybe it's as something you're doing in an online forum, whatever you're doing, great. I hope that you're getting lots and lots of energy, ideas, feedback, clarity. And of course, my goal is through this, we all become more whole as a universe and as human beings. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.